Hey, so today I wanted to do a quick video on using package managers. So if you've been developing for a while, you've probably been using NPM as your package manager. It's the Node package manager, or come to the website and you refresh the screen, you see how the acronym NPM changes a lot as far as what it means. It's kind of funny, but anyway, yeah, you've probably been using NPM, but you may have heard a while back that another package manager came out called Yarn. And when Yarn first came out, it actually was a lot faster to download your packages using this tool. It offered a file called a yarn.lock file that allows you to cache previously downloaded dependencies. So for example, if in one project you downloaded Express and then you created a new project, Yarn is going to cache those previously downloaded dependencies so that when you start your new project and want to download Express for it, then you don't have to go to the internet to download that package that's already cached locally so you can get it quicker. Also, it allows you to create a project and then have someone else get your package.json and or clone it, copy it, whatever, and then do a install to get the packages listed, and they're guaranteed to get the exact same dependencies that you had on your machine, which is really cool because it creates consistency across other users using the packages that you had in your project. So again, when Yarn first came out, it was a lot faster to download packages with it compared to NPM. But in May of 2017 of this year, NPM came out with version 5. So with that release, they actually were able to speed up the how fast that you were able to download packages. And we'll do a couple of comparisons here in a moment, but Yarn, you may argue, is still slightly faster than NPM, but if you've been using NPM and you're comfortable with it, you may not feel the need to use Yarn in your future projects. But at the same time, if you're someone who really likes to get as much speed as possible with the different tasks that you have in your projects, and in this situation, download the packages, then you might say, hey, I might want to use Yarn. If you want to download Yarn, you just go to their website here and go to the installation guides here for your particular machine. And for some reason, if you don't have NPM, you should have either NPM or Yarn, something to download your packages. Then you just go to their website and click on their install NPM. All right, so let's see. I'm going to open up Atom. So I just created a sample package.json here so we can test out how the commands are. So let's say, and I'm going to show you too that I am using NPM version 5. All right. So let's say I want to use NPM to download Express. I want to use Express in my project. So I'll say NPM install Express. And now it's finished. And if you notice too, it created a package-lock file. I'm not sure if I mentioned that too. In NPM version 5, they create a package-lock file that is essentially the same as the yarn.lock file. So it's going to cache previously downloaded dependencies, and it's going to allow other developers to get the exact same dependencies on their install as you have on yours. So this took where is it at? Right here. It took 4.5 seconds to install. And notice too that in addition to install the package, it had to also create the package-lock file too. So, but yeah, that took 4 seconds. So let's say that we want to use Yarn to do this. So I'm going to remove everything that I have here. So npm install uninstall. So now it's going to uninstall Express. Okay. And then I'm also going to delete this file too. Move to trash. Okay, now we're going to do this with Yarn. So to add a package with Yarn, you say Yarn add, and we'll say Express. And if you notice, this took less than 2 seconds. So that was actually a little faster than using npm. And if you notice too, you have your yarn.lock file, and also the .lock file and the package dash lock files. You don't touch these files. You just leave them there and let them do their thing. But as you see, it was a faster download using Yarn. So now let's remove this and go back to npm again and try a different package. So now I am going to remove this dependency, remove express. So with Yarn, that is yarn remove and then express. Okay. And if you notice too, I didn't mention it before or take a look at before, it uninstalled this package faster than npm did too. Delete that too, the lock file. All right, so now let's say we want to install Lodash. Let's do Lodash. It's a really cool library. So we'll do npm install Lodash. All right, and that took almost 4 seconds to do that. Now let's uninstall it. Not install, uninstall. All right. We'll delete the lock file. And now we would do the same with Yarn. So yarn add Lodash. And again, it did install it a lot faster. Not significantly faster, but it is faster. So that's basically all I wanted to talk about today. Well, also I'll go over some of the various commands between the two that do the same thing, but the syntax may be a little bit different. So if you wanted to just install packages that's already listed in package.json, with npm you do npm install. Okay. If you want to do the same with Yarn, you would say yarn, just Yarn itself, or you can do yarn install. And we've already gone over adding dependency. So with npm, the npm install package name, and then yarn would be yarn add, and then the package name. With npm, if you want to install dev dependencies, it'd be npm --save -dev package name. If you want to do that with Yarn, it'd be yarn add -save. Excuse me, no, it's yarn -dev and then the package name. Let's see what else. We went over remove, so npm uninstall package name, and with Yarn we'll say yarn remove and then package name. All right, so is there any other basic commands that we would use? No, I think that's pretty much it. But if I miss anything, you can just go onto the documentation websites and get all those basic commands. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to go over a brief overview of Yarn versus npm, and how you might want to use one over the other. So thanks for watching, and talk to you later.